Don't you remember the fizz in a pepper, peanuts in a bottle at 10, 2, and 4? A fried bologna sandwich with mayo and tomato sitting around the table don't happen much anymore. We've gotten too complicated, it's all way overrated. I like the old and outdated way of life. Back when a hoe was a hoe, Coke was a Coke, and crack's what you were doing when you were cracking jokes. Back when a screw was a screw, the wind was all that blew, and when you said I'm down with that, well, it meant you had the flu. I miss back when, I miss back when, I miss back when. I loved my records, black and shiny vinyl, clicks and pops and white noise. Man, they sounded fine. I had my favorite stations, the ones that played them all: country, soul, rock and roll. What happened to those times? I'm reading street slang for dummies, 'cause they put pop in my country. I want more for my money, the way it was back then. Back when a hoe was a hoe, Coke was a Coke, and crack's what you were doing when you were cracking jokes. Back when a screw was a screw, the wind was all that blew, and when you said I'm down with that, well, it meant you had the flu. I miss back when, I miss back when, I miss back when. Give me a flat top for strumming, I want a whole worldly humming. Oh, just keep it coming the way it was back then. Back when a hoe was a hoe, Coke was a Coke, and crack's what you were doing when you were cracking jokes. Back when a screw was a screw, the wind was all that blew, and when you said I'm down with that, well, it meant you had the flu. I miss back when, I miss back when, I miss back when, I miss back when, I miss back when.
I remember Daddy's hands reaching out to hold me when I had a nightmare. You could read quite a story in the calluses and lines. Years of work and worry had left their mark behind. I remember Daddy's hands, how they held my mama tight and patted my back for something done right. There are things that I've forgotten that I loved about the man, but I'll always remember the love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I'd done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands. I remember Daddy's hands working till they bled, sacrificed unselfishly just to keep us all fed. If I could do things over, I'd live my life again and never take for granted the love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I'd done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I'd done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands.
I wasn't much more than a baby. I thought he was a bear, the way my daddy carried me around. They said I learned to walk while holding on to just one finger on the hand of a man that stands 6'3". Not old enough to understand the meaning of depression, just something people talk about a lot. My daddy was the one that tried to make no big impression, just one heck of a man that worked for what he got. They don't make men like my daddy anymore. Guess they've thrown away the pattern through the years. In a great big land of freedom, at a time we really need 'em, they don't make 'em like my daddy anymore. From the Johnson County coal camps to the hills of West Virginia, my daddy worked down in them dark coal mines. Education didn't count so much as what you had born in you, like the will to live and a dream of better times. Daddy never took a handout, we ate pinto beans and bacon, but he worked to keep the wolf back from the door. And it only proved one thing to me: when folks start belly aching, they don't make 'em like my daddy anymore.